Hey everybody. It's true. This is not a troll. Cecil, I'm in your town. I'm working in your town. And I'm planning on staying here overnight. Now, it's up to you what goes on from here. You either be a man, jump in and talk, but I'm gonna stay in Covington. You need to explain yourself. Even Queen Tasty recommended to you that you need to explain yourself. She told you that you need to talk to Scooter. I highly recommend that. Cecil, if you think I'm a threat, if you think I'm a pain in your ass, all you gotta do is let the work speak for itself. And the Workiverse has a lot of receipts. They've done a lot of work. The work speaks for itself. All you gotta do is go and look, you know. I like how Scooter said, Cecil, you watch documentaries. I actually lived it. I love that shit. That's the truth. And I've said this before, Cecil is a tourist. Cecil is a tourist in these worlds. 74. '77. He's a tourist. Cecil, what did you mean? Hey, what's up? Cecil, what did you mean when you were going through that drive-thru and you told that delivery or the drive-thru window guy, you're like, I thought you were black. You sounded black. What the fuck's that supposed to mean? What does a black person sound like? Bizarre shit. I really didn't like that. I thought I misunderstood him at first. But then my brother corrected me and told me what I was hearing was true. It was what I heard. Yeah, I bet not. I mean, what am I supposed to say? Oh, Cecil, you sound like white trash. You sound like a trash person. And Cecil's always saying, you people. I don't know, that's just a trigger. That's like trigger words for me. Like, I don't know. I don't like that shit. I just don't like that shit. You guys want to see a bad tattoo? You guys want to see a bad tattoo? Get a good laugh at me? Actually, I like this tattoo. I was gonna get it covered up. So the story is, I was 18 years old. I've always loved firearms. This is another one of those things. Cecil, you were a tourist. When I was 18 years old, we were partying one night, and so my better judgment as far as like what kind of a tattoo to get, it was out the window. It was my first tattoo. I'm gonna show it to you guys. You guys will get a kick out of it. It's just on my arm. I was gonna get it covered up, but it reminds me of my younger years. What the fuck was I thinking, you guys? But I like it. At the time, that was my favorite firearm. I remember the guy that gave it to me too. He was an old dude. His name was Steady Eddie. Hey, Krusty. I'm showing my regretful tattoo. I mean, I love the tattoo. I was a kid when I got it. But the dude, he put all the detail in it. He put all the pins in the right places, and it's the spec, that's for sure. It's just funny to go back and look at that because I would have never got that tattoo if I was like sober at the time, not partying. Oh, I'll be doing that. I think you guys are going to be pleased with the next live stream that's coming up. I think you guys are going to be pleased. I'm trying to show you guys what the fuck is going on. You got it. You got it. You got it, Shire. I mean, to tattoo a gun on your arm, I don't know, that's pretty damn cliche. But it's still not as bad as putting Goofy on your arm, like Cecil. Yeah, that's right. Sam put a video up in order you put one up too today of him. Was it discussing his recent, in my opinion, racial slurs? Yeah, he's either watching this or Queen Pasties sharing all the info. You saw that though, right, Order? I had to do a double take. I had to go back and listen to that again. I mean, if you're willing to touch kids, fuck it, I guess you might as well be racist too. You know? That just makes me want to go after him even harder. I had to order me another shirt, one of Scooter's shirts, yesterday. I'm not big on wearing shirts that have my name on it, but I had to order the one that has a picture of Master Shredder on it because I thought that was just too cool. Hey, Kay. Yeah, I recommend, if you guys got the money, go over there and buy some merch off of Scooter because he's got some great stuff. He's such an idiot. And Order, think about this too. Think about how young the United States is. What did he think? Where does he think that the United States learned how to build up a military? You know? Granted, there weren't the firearms back then like there are today, but what is he thinking? Hey, Kay, much love to you. Thank you for being here. He literally thinks that the United States is like the only place in the world. If you're not from the US, then you're living in a third world country and you have no freedoms. No. Hey, I'm telling you, you know what? And I need to do a better job at opening, and I work really hard at trying to learn about different parts of the world. But I need to, I think most Americans need to do a better job at opening our eyes to the bigger picture of things because at times it can feel like that we're in a bubble. And I was especially living in a bubble before social media because I wasn't, before social media. I remember times in school before the internet was like it is today. And I had pen pals from Europe. And I remember how cool, it was just really cool writing back and forth with people from a different part of the world. But a lot of the times, I think Americans, at least my perspective, it can feel like we live in a bubble. You know. But I think the U.S. it lets you think that you're a lot more free than you really are. He's so ignorant. The thing is, like, he's not even a patriot. Like, he's never done anything for this country. He just likes to exploit the rights and the freedoms that we have in this country. That's all he does, you guys. He just exploits things like just like with people, like the African American culture, like the black culture, he exploits that. He exploits celebrities. He exploits all these things. He takes advantage of. He's what's it called? He's a culture vulture. Yeah, exactly. Middle Eastern. Yeah, yeah. I've seen a few videos from the Middle East, and it seems like, I don't know for sure, but it seems like they're allowed to have fully automatics. Like, he has experience shooting 3 different handguns in his entire life. He's not an experienced shooter. It's embarrassing. He embarrasses himself every time he opens his mouth. I guess he probably doesn't see it like that. Because in his mind, everything he says is fact. He's talking about Johnny Cashville too recently. I just got this feeling like he better be careful, because I feel like Johnny Cashville's gonna, once he catches wind of that, he's probably gonna start exposing Cecil too. And I know he's not big on the drama and all that, but I'm telling you, Cecil, nobody's in support of what you're doing. Oh, that's great. That's great, Shire. Yeah, my favorite gun when I was growing up was it was Romanian AK. I don't know if it was considered an AKM. It was a Wasser 10. I loved those. I love those guns. I love shooting them. Hence the that's why I got the tattoo on my arm. I was showing off my cringy tattoo, my first tattoo ever. But this artist named Steady Eddie, if you look, there's great detail in that. Like, I had him put all the pins in the right places. The trigger, it's got you can see the selector switch on there. You can see the front sight, the stock, the sling mount, the magazine, the fore end. You can see the gas tube up here, front sight. Dumbass. What a dumbass to get a tattoo like that, but I love it. Cringy as shit. I was 18. Oh, I like the 74s are sweet. That piece you showed on your video the other day, man, that was beautiful, dude. With the bipod on it, that was badass. I like ARs. I'm more of a pistol guy myself. Like I love shooting targets with handguns. I think it's a lot of fun. It's a great hobby. I used to hunt, but I don't know. I just don't get enjoyment out of hunting anymore. I'd rather watch animals than hunt them these days. Uh, I think it's a great skill to have to be able to hunt, but I like shooting handguns the most. I like shooting ARs. I like pistol caliber carbines. Those are a lot of fun. I like shooting 22s. I love plinking. I love shooting 22 magnums. I think that's a amazing little caliber. Order, I like your crossbow setup. That's a really nice red dot you got on there. I couldn't decide if I wanted to get the RMR or the SRO, and I ended up getting the SRO. Oh, but that was just strictly because um, for target shooting. But the RMR is a lot more durable, and I think it's a lot better optic for a self-defense weapon. Nice. Let me know how that is. Yeah, Cecil, that's the thing. He had a pretty nice gun. He had a Glock model, I think they're model 44, but they're 22 caliber. I could be wrong about that model number. But those are nice little rifles, man. You can get a threaded barrel, put a suppressor on there. That's what I like to do. I like to run a suppressor on a 22. You want to have some fun because they're like Hollywood movie quiet. I mean, when you run a suppressor on a 22, super quiet, so much fun. 22s, in my opinion, that's my favorite caliber. It's cheap to shoot. You can shoot them fast. It's just a lot of fun, you know. How many times are you going to use a firearm in a self-defense scenario? I don't know, but I just like to shoot for fun, and 22 is where it's at for me. Shot placement, shot placement, shot placement. Seven eighths. 10 and 7/8. Does a job. All right, guys, I gotta go. I gotta blow this apartment out. Look for the stream later. You guys will like it. Much love. Thank you all for coming in. Ill Will, Order, Shire, Krusty. Kay, thank you for being here. Who am I missing? Hovoh. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but I like it. Eva. Much love, everybody. Thanks for being here. I'll check in later.